Welcome to another edition of the Collective Series. I'm here again with my man, Chino.
Catchy, nope.
There you go.
Do.
So, we are going to introducing, highlighting Young Ryder.
The
Young Ryder, man, how
only
you doing, man?
What's going on, man?
Man,
Chilling,
how you
chilling. How
doing,
you?
man? I see you.
Good.
You grinding?
Yes, sir. Non-stop, consistently.
Oh, wow. Man, that's a
one and
wonderful
only
thing to
young
say.
rider.
What'd you say,
Yes,
Chino?
sir.
I said the one and only young rider.
One and only one. Okay, word. So, Young Ryder, how you get
What's good?
started in this thing we call hip hop?
Real, honestly, I didn't think I was gonna be no rapper, man. Honestly, like to be real with you, I was more of a, I was writing. I used to like in school and stuff. I used to write like stories, anything. I was just a writer. Then
Okay.
it kind of transpired over to drawing. That's where I really was doing. I was an artist before I was an artist. If that
I
makes sense.
understand.
So, like, but you know how it transpired. If you can write, you can write a song. So that's how it all transpired, and that's how it all went from there. So,
Word,
Oh
yeah.
word.
wow. So let me ask you this then. So with this writing that you started from like writing in school, your journals, anything,
hmm
you know what I mean? Then it, saying you was drawing too, which is another type of artistry, which is still art,
Still hip
Yeah.
hop.
still hip hop. Because graffiti is part of the hip hop. I'm not saying your stuff is graffiti, but it's the artwork in general. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So with that being said, talk about your transition from your work in school when you was writing, your journaling or what have you, to your drawing, to this hip hop thing, this rap music, and start writing lyrics.
Okay. So basically, like I said, I used to start off drawing and stuff like that. Like my favorite subject in school was English. Like
Okay.
English and reading, like those were my two. So like that's how I started. I just always took a liking to writing and stuff like that. I used to write so much, like I used to get in trouble, like drawing and everything like that. That's how much I was into it. So
Right.
I say one day, it was it was me, my cousin PJ, my other cousin Sean, and then my day one partner Montana or YKA as they know him as. Them the ones who really got me started with the music stuff like that. Because one day we were just sitting at my aunt's house and we were just listening. They throwing a beat instrumental,
Okay.
like some instrumentals with beat CDs and stuff like that. And then they was all just like freestyling stuff like that. So I was like, let me try it. And then from
Right.
there, we went to the studio. Like it was just doing that G Real, shout out to G Real. He had a studio right there in Chapeltown. Like that's where I'm from, in Rockingham. So we went up there one day and we got in the studio and we recorded our first little song, stuff like that, little demo, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I get it. I
So
get
that's
it.
what went from there.
Yeah, G Real used to always, hey Booby, man, I got these kids you need to hear. I don't know how we met, but I remember G Real plugging that, but I don't know, you had to
Yeah,
be like 14, 15 at the time. I
I
got in the
was I was
studio with
I
y'all.
was young, yeah.
And when you drop G5 Fly, UKA and Dub Bankroll, I was like,
hmm
yo, boy, these dudes right here got bars. And for you to put that
Shit.
together, man, my question for you, like, what inspires you? Like, what inspires you, like, when it comes to writing? Because
So
you diverse.
okay, so I mean, really, the thing that really inspires me, like basically, like when I'm in the studio, you know, a lot of people they drink, smoke, stuff like that. I don't really gotta do none of that. Like it
Yeah,
come natural. Like all I need is a beat and I'll have my phone and I'll write something like, and if I like it, I'm gonna go in there and record it, and it's gonna come out to be something. That's how it always been for me. Like, I don't got to smoke, drink none of that. I don't need no type of drug. Nothing. Like it's just naturally, it's a natural high when it comes to music. So
That's
that's
what's
how it
up.
go for me.
That's what's up right there. Really. I understand. I understand exactly what you mean when you say that. We'll talk on more, you know what I'm saying, off this,
Yeah,
on how this thing go. You know what I'm saying? But
facts.
yo, so you rhyming, you got your records. Tell me about your live
Mhm.
performances, man. How is a young rider performance?
Man, if you ever been to a Young Rider performance, or if you haven't been, it's a movie every time. Like the energy there, like, and if you're not live, I'm gonna get you live because my music that itself is gonna do that to you. Because you know what I'm
What?
saying? Like,
Okay.
you know, when you first step in the venue or something like that, and people like, okay, they be like, he coming to the stage, stuff like that. Then like, because when people see me, I'm big and tall. You know what I'm saying? I'm about 6'3", so get on stage, they're like, what he about to do? and I get up there and I surprise them every time. Like my energy is crazy. Like this how it's natural. This is what I do. Like I'm made for this. So my performances are movies. Like you gotta come see one time, and you're gonna see.
Absolutely. Word. Because it's not. Because I always felt like it's nothing better than going from the process of pen to pad to the studio to the stage.
Facts.
You know what I mean? That alone is wonderful in itself. And then to ask you and you telling me how your joint is, it's all relative, it's all, you know what I'm saying, all intertwines, you know what I'm saying, for a great thing. You know what I mean? It comes out at the end of that. For real, yo.
Right.
Appreciate you telling us this, man, because you know it gotta be known. You know what I mean? For
Definitely.
real. So with your videos and whatnot, who you been working with, man, and what's coming out? What's next? What's new?
Videographers, or you talking about like just in general?
In general, like who you worked with before, and who would you like to work with?
I don't work with artists like back home in Richmond County. I don't work with like a lot of artists. Shout out my brother Kelon Breezy. We just dropped their EP on the 28th, January 28th, called Wolf Season on all platforms. Go check that out. It's crazy. 8 songs of pressure. I don't work with YK Montana. That's my brother. Shout out my day one. Retro. A lot of artists. Dub Bankroll. I done did songs with him. So you know what I'm saying? Like we all came into it together now. What I got coming up, I got a tape dropping on my birthday, April 22nd, called Ambitions of a RYDAH.
Okay.
I finished that in December. That's already ready, locked and loaded, ready to go. So that's gonna be crazy when I drop that, because my last project was a legend in the making last year. My numbers went crazy off of that one. So I'm just consistently like, oh yeah. You know, you see like, you know, rest in peace to Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Like when you see the cover and everything, like you're gonna see where I'm coming from. Because all my covers, one thing about me, you know, any artist gonna drop a mixtape cover, they ain't gonna have no substance, no concept behind it. They just gonna make a cover just because they want it to be done. All my covers got like a concept or something behind it. Every time, I guarantee you. That's just one thing about me. I take all my art seriously. So all my covers got the same way.
True artistry. I
Yes,
get
sir.
it. Real. I ain't trying to hard interview Booby. What you got for him, man? Because
Man,
I can just, I don't want to take over.
Hey,
you know,
hey,
like I'm locked and loaded with questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. See, young RYDAH, man. See, I've been following young RYDAH for a while, right? You know what I'm saying? Even had the pleasure of watching him come up, working with him here and there. And you know, every time he gets better, G5 Fly. I was following him then. I'm like, yo, this kid got it. Head above water. Then you had a joint, you and your man had a joint called Bankroll. That was tough. But I mean, so many songs like Boss Man, Dead Man Don't Talk. But you know, I want you to talk about one of my favorites, and that's called Or Whatever. Yeah, I'm with the team or whatever.
Man.
Living the dream or whatever.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey man, that's the one right there. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you how it really came about. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was in the studio. This is 2019 when I recorded Or Whatever. I went to the studio for the first time in this place in Indian Trail called G Spot Music Studio. Shout out my boy JV. That's the one who engineered the whole song, like the whole song and everything like that. So I went in there. I think the same day I recorded Dead Man Don't Talk and Or Whatever. That was the same day. I went in there, I did Dead Man Don't Talk. I went in there, knocked it out with no problem. Then I did did Or Whatever. So I went in there and did it like that. He sent the songs back like within like a week. But he always like, the thing about JV, he'll give you the rough drafts of the song before he give you the final touch. So my little cousin Amir, him and his homeboy Matt was there, and they was sitting there watching me record like stuff like that. And my little cousin, they ain't never been to no studio and stuff like that. So like that was an experience for them. But basically how Or Whatever came about, I went in there and recorded it. And my little cousin Amir is the one who really gave me the green light. He was like, yo, you need to push this. And Amir was like 17, 18. So, you know, kids that age, a teenager gonna know a music sound. So
he got his ear to the street.
Like, yo, you need, yeah, he's like, yo, you need to push this. And I was like, you think so? Because I ain't gonna lie, I had my doubts about Or Whatever. And I know that sound crazy, but yeah, I had my doubts about it. So when he told me that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see what's up. And I did a little Triller video to it on my Facebook page and stuff like that. Then I put it on my Instagram and it went up. Everybody was commenting. Every time I put the little Triller video up on something, Snapchat or whatever, everybody was rocking with it. So I was like, hey, 2000 January 1st, 2020 for the new year, I dropped it, and it's been up ever since. Shot the video going crazy, 14,000. That's my most viewed video. My first time getting past that many like plays and stuff on YouTube. And the song, that's my most top stream song anyway. So that's the one I'm pushing right now, and everybody's still rocking with it. So
yeah, run with that. Run with that. That's the one. I'm telling you.
Oh, definitely. And shout out to DJ Chuck T, because that's another person. If you know who DJ Chuck T is out there in Charlotte, North Carolina, his name hold weight. He a heavy hitter DJ. He been in the game for so long. He the one. He got this thing called the reverb. You sing your song in, and they listen to it. DJ Chuck T was rocking with it crazy. And he told me right there that day, he was like, hey, push it. Like, don't play with it, stuff like that. And I've been, this during quarantine and everything, so I was pushing it.
Right.
So the whole thing, like, it's nice. It's where it's at now. So I got me a hit. Shout out Chuck T, man.
I actually just passed him downtown. When I was going into Harris City, he was coming out.
Yeah, he'll be on the move, man.
Yeah. Well, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you working and you going hard.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That was my plan. When I came home, because like I said, I was out there in Texas for 9 years. So when I came home, I was like, I said it on whatever too. I was like, 2016, I took over the Falls. Back in Carolina, I'm doing the same. Like, same thing I was out there doing in Texas. Come back home and do it. You know what I'm saying? So
no, that's right.
That's what I've been doing. My name going crazy. So
yeah,
I'm doing something right.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this, because
what's good?
You definitely finna make that mark. Who are some of the artists? Who are some of the mainstream artists that you can see yourself working with, or that you want to work with?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it right off gate. My boy 704 Chop from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
He one of my favorite artists out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I ain't gonna cap to you. He raw, like his music. I can listen to it all day, but I don't get tired of it. Who else? Like I said, he definitely top. I got a song with Jay Wade Sosa on. If you go to the Legend in the Making tape, we got the song together. It's called Ran Up the Money. But really, I'm ready to work with whoever want to work with me. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like, but Chop is one of my top people, and then my favorite artist, like ever, that nobody can speak no wrong. He can't do no wrong in my eyes. DMX.
DMX.
That's what's up.
Okay. Word.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You know what? This is gonna bring me to a great segue right now.
What's good?
Top 5. Dead or alive.
Top 5.
Who are they?
We're going from top to bottom or bottom to top?
Either way, you can name the roster.
Okay. Well, really, in my eyes, it's a whole group. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and put X first.
Okay.
The number one rap group in my eyes that inspired me, that made me start my team and stuff to this day, Rough Riders.
Okay.
Who else? Really, like, out of them, it's really like that whole team. But if we doing top 5, I'll say DMX, and then I have to say Jay-Z.
Okay.
Nas.
Okay.
We got 2 more. DMX, Jay-Z, Nas. I'll say I'm gonna go down south with it. And I'm gonna say, just cause he an entrepreneur, a real live hustler, the way he hustles inspired me. Master P.
Okay.
Okay.
And then for the last one, since you said top 5, now I said them. I'm gonna go ahead and put a female in there. I'm gonna say Eve.
Okay.
That's my top 5.
Man, for you, for you to be a young man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go ahead, finish the statement.
You know your music. You know real hip hop.
Yeah, you gotta know your history. That's one thing about it. You gotta know your history,
man.
Yeah, man. I was thinking, I want to look at the shoe game. I'm like, this dude, he ain't got no Vans on. You know what I'm saying? For real. He ain't got no Vans on. Saying them that roster, no.
Yeah.
Ain't no Vans
Definitely.
on.
That's no sir, no sir.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because like a couple months ago, DMX had hit my DM on Instagram.
Yeah.
And like so he hit me and we chopped it up and stuff like that. And then I told him I had made this. It's a new song off my tape called Double R Flow. And it's a sample of the Rough Riders anthem.
Okay.
Like on the beat. So I sent it to him and I told him I was like, I got a song pretty much paying tribute to you and stuff like that. And he told me to send it. And I sent him like a little preview of it in his Instagram to his DM, and he replied back. He said, "That's fire." And he put the fire emojis and everything. So I was like, "Oh, that's my favorite rapper telling me." You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
That a song that I dedicated to him is hard.
That's it. That's the cosign there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the ultimate cosign right there.
Yeah.
Real, man.
And then on top of that, 2019, when I was working at the airport, I ran into the CEO of Rough Riders, D. He was getting off the plane. And I seen him, and I'm good with familiar faces, so I walked up on him, approached him, and everything. And then so like I was working at the airport, so I was pushing him around in the wheelchair, so that we chopping it up the whole time. Got his information, all that, got his number. From there, we locked in. I was calling him throughout the week. He was calling me, checking on me, stuff like that. So shout out to D. I ain't get to meet Y and them yet, but shout out to CEO D, the general. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a big move for me. Like for them to have a conversation with them. So
that's dope. Real dope right there. Man. Real, man. Straight up. Yo, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, I see the growth. So I know, you know what I mean? Like, I see the growth. You know what I'm saying? You ain't talking to no regular, whippersnapper, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate that, man. Just appreciate just having that conversation, yo, for real. Really appreciate you joining us, man, for this.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate y'all.
For this collective series thing, man. You know, we talk about true artistry, man, and you've totally explained, you know what I'm saying, that gift, you know what I'm saying, how it kind of like, you know what I'm saying, how it started and how you are now and everything that you're doing and the way you speak on, you know what I'm saying, on this hip hop thing and how it all translates, you know what I'm saying? So appreciate that on top of it all. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
No problem. Always.
For real. What's up, man? Chino, what you got to say?
Man. Shoot, man. Yeah, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, congratulations, young brother, on everything that you're doing, man. You know, I'm going to be behind your movement. You know what I'm saying? You always been that dude, especially in the booth. You know what I'm saying? I seen your work ethic. So, you know what I'm saying? That's real, man. Hey, drop your tags and stuff. That way, if anybody trying to get in touch with you, want to work with you, they know how to hit you up.
Okay, my Instagram is Young Rydah, at Young Rydah, YUNGRYDAH. Same thing for Twitter. On Facebook, you can find me on Young Rydah. I got a page on there. But really, I be on Instagram. So just follow me on Instagram, get in contact with me on there. If anybody trying to work, anything like that, you can hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We can make something shake.
That's what's up.
Yeah, for real. So with that being said, man, thank you again for being with us, Young Rydah. This is the collective series.
Appreciate y'all having me.
All right.
Word up. Peace.
All right.